Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, Donald Trump, he kicked out reporters and he closed the door and he broke down one of the most annoying and feckless senators in the entire Republican Party, and that regards this ongoing shutdown and the GOP's unwillingness to nuke the filibuster to get the government opened back up. And after the disastrous elections this week, well, Donald Trump, he makes a hell of a point, and we're going to break this down. But before we do, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, Donald Trump, he has had enough. He made sure that the Republican Party got the word about how their election losses were brought to fruition, and that was through their unwillingness to act to end the government shutdown, among other things. And, well, one of the most aggravating senators in the entire Congress, and that is South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, well, he got into it with President Trump over this, and the issue is regarding the filibuster and reconciliation, and we're going to break this down real quick. But Trump reportedly laid into his party, noting that the GOP was losing the PR battle over the government shutdown. The president warned that Republicans would get killed, his term, and be viewed as a do-nothing Republican Congress if they don't end the filibuster. So Senate rules currently call for 60 votes for most legislation. So he said, quote, "If you don't terminate the filibuster, you'll be in bad shape," unquote. And then he added the GOP will become a dead party also if they don't nuke the filibuster. And that's according to Punchbowl News. Now, Trump added Trump got into it with Lindsey Graham after Graham tried to make the point that they can still use reconciliation to pass legislation with a simple majority. And then Trump snapped at Graham, according to the report, quote, "Lindsey, you and I both know that there's so much you can't do with reconciliation," unquote. So it's clear that Trump is not messing around, and he's not looking to waste any more time on the shutdown. And as Axios noted about this confrontation, Trump suggested the quickest way to end the shutdown would be to kill the filibuster by Wednesday afternoon. And it is Thursday, and the filibuster is still in place as far as I know. So Trump clearly believes in ending the filibuster as soon as possible, and he isn't willing to hear other possibilities from GOP senators. That being said, we'll have to see about that, but ending the filibuster, that would be truly the nuclear option. And we appreciate you watching and weighing in with your own thoughts. It's very helpful to spread the word to your fellow Americans about what you think, because after all, I'm just one, Carmine Sabia is another one, but our voices are really amplified when you weigh in and, agree, disagree, but at least react and be engaged. And we appreciate you watching Explain America.